The US dollar is higher once again for the second consecutive day. That came after Friday's sharp decline. The euro versus US dollar has retraced all of its declines that occurred on Friday. The pound versus US dollar and the dollar versus yen have done a lot, not all, but most of the retracement from the declines from Friday. I'll talk about the tacticals that are driving these three major currency pairs in this video, so let's get started. The economic calendar is very light. All we have is the weekly inventory, oil inventory data coming out at 10:30 later on this afternoon after the close. NVIDIA announces their earnings, which is the big event of the day. So that will have an influence on the stock market and perhaps rates and other things that are going forward. So market will be paying attention to that, but it doesn't happen until after the close. Let's take a look at the euro versus US dollar on the hourly chart here, and we'll take a look at the price action that we saw in trading yesterday. It was up and down, and it was up, and then it came back down. The move back to the upside did find willing sellers against the 200-hour moving average. You can see we did move a little bit above it, but then rotated quickly back to the downside. And really, the key things from here, from a technical perspective, is how the price then found resistance against the 100-hour moving average late yesterday and early today in the Asian session, and that helped to give the sellers the confidence to push a little bit lower, a little bit lower, a little bit lower, a little bit lower now, a little bit lower now, and to the 50% retracement, where we found just a modest little bounce, and then we fell below that level in the European session and continued its decline, where we are trading basically near the lows of trading here today. There is a little bit of a swing area. I'll put it in yellow right through here. That was a swing high and then swing lows. It's actually a pretty decent level. Why? Because we have swing highs right here, here. This is over in a couple days right here before the form of the ceiling, and even right here we had this failed break right here, and then ceiling, break, and then we come back and test, and we come back and test, and now we're trying to break below that level. So that is adding to the bearish bias right here. If we go a little bit further, we'll go to 38.2% retracement, then move down from the July high to the August 1st low. And then we start to look toward this swing area down through here as the next key target. What we don't want to happen from a tactical perspective, a really close risk is going to be right here. But the 50% retracement is probably, you always look at that little extra one where you don't want to see the price move back above 50% retracement level. That makes sense. It's a midpoint. It's kind of a middle of the seesaw, or think of it like that. It's just a tipping point, and getting below that 50% retracement is an accomplishment for the sellers, and getting back above it would be an accomplishment for the buyers. So we have to stay below 50% retracement today and going forward if the sellers are going to stay more in control. Let's take a look at the dollar versus yen next. In this currency pair, like the euro versus US dollar, had its ups and downs in trading yesterday, and the downs did a decent job of kind of holding support right here near the 147.07 level. Early in the session, we did move below that level. Late in the session, we did find the buyers against that level, and that was a catalyst for a quick rebound to the upside that saw the price move up back toward the 200-hour moving average. Coming into the day in the Asian session, we did break above the 200 with momentum, and then we broke above the 100 with momentum and came up to the swing area right through here, and the high of the swing area, or the low of the swing area. That's called the low, and then rotated back to the downside, where we stalled within the 100 and 200-hour moving averages on the corrective move lower. That was good news for where the market took a breath and found support buyers against that level, and then pushed back to the upside. And this time we broke above the low of the swing area and working toward the high of the swing area right through here. 147.95, 148.16.6 is that area. In between sits a 38.2% retracement and a nice round 148 level. And what we have to see going forward is that the price stays above the 147.95 level. That would be the best case scenario for traders today, for the buyers who are looking for more upside momentum. If we move back below that level, then it would disappoint those sellers against this low of the swing area right here, even right here, and even right here and here, so it would disappoint the buyers above that level and have the traders looking more to the downside. Finally, let's take a look at the sterling versus US dollar, and like the euro, like the dollar versus yen yesterday, lots of up and down price action. We did move in between the 100 and 200 hour moving averages. That's the green and blue lines in this chart, and it wasn't until today that the price then broke below that level, fell down, came back up, retested the 100-hour moving average, found willing sellers against that level, and pushed to the downside. So we are now trading below the next target, which is a 100-day moving average at 1.34345. The best case scenario for sellers would be to stay below that level. We're at 28 right now. It's just 6 pips away from that level. But if we were to correct up to that level and then come back down, that would be more bearish. Have traders thinking lower we go for this pair. Move back above, and it's a little bit more neutral. We had that failure below the 100-day moving average like we did here, and it would be a quicker failure than over here. But so we'll see. There's no news today, so the catalyst might be rates moving lower or something like that. But we'll have to watch. We'll have to watch that and see if it can move back above that level. Maybe that's a catalyst for further upside momentum in trading here today. But watch that level. Alternatively, we'll be looking back toward the 100-hour moving average. So there you have it. A look at the three major currency pairs: euro versus US dollar, dollar versus yen, sterling versus US dollar. From a technical perspective, my name is Greg Michalowski. Good fortune with your trading. Bye bye now.